What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Welcome to the Peter and Am podcast. Oh yeah, it's time to put them Peters out and put them headphones in with your host, Pistol P Jr. and the infamous Jeezy Weezy. That's right, no Chuck Ditch,
aka Sloppy Gabriel,
aka Sloppy Gabriel,
aka G-Pop. There was another one we were going to say. What was the other one?
G-Pop.
No, but there was you said another one though. Prior to that, that's when I told you about Sloppy Gabriel.
Oh yeah,
I forget what it was now too. But yeah, no Michael.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I think he just got lazy. I think the heat just murdered him.
Yeah.
It was hot as balls today. The beach was nice. Went down to Huntington.
You went to the beach?
Yeah, we went to Huntington Beach. We went early.
Yeah.
Played in the water for a little bit and then came home. No one wearing masks. There was a couple people wearing masks. No, not in the beach yet. Because I mean, you know, you're separating your own groups and shit. But like, there's people bunched up on the corners, like, you know, waiting for the streets, like the crosswalks and stuff, and no one wearing masks.
Yeah.
And they're all
because there's no like. There's nobody to regulate, like, oh, you gotta wear a mask when you're just, like, out on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And then, like if you go into a restaurant or whatever, like, yeah, those guys are gonna be like, you need to put a mask on, or else I'm not gonna serve you.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, there's a consequence.
Yeah.
But otherwise, there's no consequence to not wearing a mask, so
yeah.
nobody does it.
But it's like, no social distancing, nothing. Like you know, they're at the corner, and, like, there's a large group of people at the corner. There was at least 20 people standing on the corner waiting for the light to cross. And, like, they're all bunched up on the corner. Mm-hmm. And they're, like, all on top of each other. No masks. Mm-hmm. Like, what the hell? Like, because we wore our masks. As soon as we got out of the car to put the masks on, walked down to the ocean, and then, like, once we were on the sand, it was like, okay, you may take the mask off, but, like, I don't get it. And Huntington Beach has one of the highest, it's one of the, like, they have the highest cases right now. Or some of the highest cases out here.
Yeah, because they stayed open. And Los Angeles closed, so then everybody just went to Huntington Beach.
Yeah. But it's crazy. I don't get it. But yeah, no, it's been hot as balls today. It was, when we left the house, around like 8, and it was already like in the 90s. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Hot as balls. So I got a lot of shit.
What we got?
let me pull this one up. Where'd it go? So... You know how they were going to, I guess that there's rumors that they were going to reboot the Star Wars trilogy.
Which one?
The original.
Just like a new one? Or?
I guess. Well, I don't know. The way this article is really written very vague. I don't know if they're talking about the new... Because you know how they're planning to do a new storyline for Star Wars? Mm-hmm. Or if they're... This one says reboot. So I don't know if they're trying to reboot the trilogy, the original trilogy, or if they're just... rebooting, like they mean the reboot of Star Wars. And
I wouldn't mind a reboot of 1, 2, and 3. Mm-hmm. You can't touch 4, 5, and 6.
No, you can't. 4, 5, and 6 are they're
6, 7, 8, or 7, 8, 9, whatever.
Yeah, but so these ones. So what this is supposedly the reboot. The sequel trilogy could be scrapped as George Lucas steps in to direct.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I didn't look into it to see if it was real or not.
So, yeah, well, apparently there's rumors that he's coming back. But...
Hopefully it is. Are they firing Homegirl? That's head of the thing?
Yeah, Kat, wasn't it? Is it Kathleen?
Kathleen Kennedy.
Yes.
They're firing her?
I don't know if they're firing her, but I know she's no longer associated with Star Wars. Mm. And then they're going to be moving on without her. Yeah. I had that story last week, but I forgot to bring it up.
It's unfortunate. I mean, like, it's just... Like it just feels like sometimes when there's women, like heads, they always have to like make it a point to have stuff be like about women.
Yeah.
Where like you can't like they can't just make a story that's good with a woman. They have to like really
force it. Yeah.
Say that it's about women.
It's about women. Yeah.
And like it was clear from the start that that was her agenda
when it came to I liked Ray as a character.
Yeah, no, Ray was great, but so like going on, through it, like they could have made her a normal good character, like a good character normally.
Yeah. And
just developed her, but instead it's just like, oh, she's a woman, she's just good at everything, and nothing can stop her.
Yeah.
Like,
to me, I feel like the series should have been more about Kylo than Rey. Rey was a cool character, but like I feel like it would have been it should have been Kylo's story.
Yeah.
And the fact that like when they killed him off at the end and everything is just like, like I don't know.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, like you said, it felt forced, and it felt like again, she was an interesting character, but yeah, I felt like there wasn't enough character. Like she didn't really have any.
Well, I felt like she had potential in episode 7, and then 8 it was kind of like, all right, and then 9 it was just like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, like it was just so. I don't know, like 7 8. I haven't watched 8 again.
I can't watch 8 or 9 again.
Yeah.
I mean, I did like 8 just because, objectively, it's a bad movie.
Yes.
But I did like the attempt.
Okay.
I like something
different.
Different, yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Although it failed.
Yeah,
but
I hated the whole Vegas heist thing. That was, to me, that was just like what?
I mean, they didn't need that in the movie.
Huh?
They could have taken that out.
They could have taken that whole part out.
Yeah. They could have taken that out. They could have made Luke more Jedi.
Yeah, and the way it happened is like, okay, weren't they we're in was it hyperdrive when they go light speed when they were jumped to light speed, and it's like we're gonna jettison out in the middle of light speed to go. It's like, and then we're gonna go back, and it's like, I don't know, like it just felt so. I liked about 7 was like, it felt to me like have you ever seen the movie The Cube or the second Saw movie? Where you're trapped. It's like it's an enclosed. They were trapped on the ship. They were they're running away from the Empire. They're trapped on the ship, and tensions are going to run high. And like they could have developed that more.
Yeah.
Instead of like, oh well, let's just jump out here, do this, and then come on back. And it's like they took away the tension from that area, from that. But yeah, I mean. With the new Star Wars movies, like I love Solo, I loved Rogue One. I remember liking Rogue One, but I can't get myself to be like, I can watch Rogue One again. I watched it a couple of times, but I like that one a lot. Did you ever end up watching Solo?
I never watched Solo. I thought it was on Disney Plus when I first tried to watch it, and it wasn't on there.
Oh, okay, I think
it's on there now.
Yeah, right? Maybe. I think you would like it. I highly recommend it. It's good. Woody Harrelson's amazing in it, and it's just.
See, I would probably watch it just because I Woody Harrelson.
Yeah,
I love Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, he's amazing in it. Like he plays it like most of the characters he plays now is like he plays himself.
Yeah, just Woody Harrelson's the only reason I watched the Hunger Games series.
Oh, right. I didn't know he was in them.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Pretty big character in there.
I'm gonna have to watch him now. I've never.
And he's really good. He's the best part about it.
I've never been interested in him, but now I'm about to go check those out.
He's most prevalent in the first one.
Okay.
Second one, he's like kind of there, and the third one, he's like sprinkled
in just a Susan of Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, here now. This is the big news of the week right now. So, today is Saturday. So, and as far as I know, it looks like. Let me see. Looks like TikTok is still working. Yeah, TikTok is still working. But Donald Trump says he will ban TikTok through executive action as soon as Saturday. It's already 8:35 on a Saturday. TikTok's still working, so I guess he didn't. But he told reporters he will act as soon as Saturday to ban Chinese-owned
You
video.
said 8:45? It's not 8:45 yet.
8:35.
Oh, okay. Maybe it just hasn't hit the California. Maybe it hasn't hit the East Coast, the
Maybe.
West Coast. Yeah.
Maybe not. But so this is his quote: "Is as far as TikTok is concerned, we're banning them from the United States, calling the action a severance." Trump didn't specify whether he will act through an executive order or another method, and he just said, "Well, I have that authority, and I can do that. It's with an executive order or that."
Well, supposedly Microsoft was planning on buying.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. So, but I don't know why he's trying. I think other than just because it's a Chinese-owned app, that's the only reason. Like really, like why he wants to ban it. Like, there's no like.
He didn't give any other deeper explanation.
No.
And it's probably not like a real thing. That he's probably just saying he wants to or whatever.
Yeah. Well, no. He was saying that. Like he quoted as saying, "I'm going to be shutting it down by this Saturday." But it's like, but there's no real reason. It's not like, oh well, there's reports of like information skimming or like there's nothing. It's just he just doesn't like it because it's a Chinese app and teenagers are using it. So, I mean, I don't care either way. I was like, I'm not big on TikTok. It came pre-installed on my phone. Yeah. And I just never uninstalled it. It just. Yeah. But yeah, I don't get it. It's not. I mean, it's an app that people dance on. Like I don't know. Like there's bigger concerns in our world right now. And it's funny. Michael's not here.
Well, there's a lot of like. I think there's like a lot of issues with TikTok and like because the user base is so young that like there's like a lot of like pedophile.
Okay. See, I didn't know that.
Like a lot of kids get targeted on there for a bit of it, but I guess that goes for any website, any social media website. So it's not like it's not like they try to ban Facebook or anything.
Yeah, it's not exclusively to TikTok.
It could. I don't know. It could be. I do feel like TikTok is like more prevalent than anything. Because social media is more accessible to everybody. Like it's like a thing like you just do now.
Yeah.
So like the little kids. It's like my first fucking social media app or some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Babies for social media apps, so that's what they're all getting on.
Yeah.
And so these fucking creepy adults get on there and they do creepy shit.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I do. Go on there and be creepy. No, but yeah, I guess I can see that. But again, I don't think. At least he hasn't specifically said that's his reason.
Right. Well, I mean, that would be a reason that I would be behind.
Yeah, I could stand behind that reason. It's like, yeah, okay. But especially at this current time in our political, like with all the pedophiles getting busted, like I don't think that's a reason.
Yeah, no, I doubt it.
That's not the reason.
Maybe he knows something we don't.
Maybe.
Maybe he's just an idiot like everyone else thinks.
Yeah, I mean, that's possibly that's more likely. I was talking to somebody at work about it because, about how they're not. It's again not to say political, but they're saying about how he's way worse than Bush, and obviously Bush was terrible as well. But at least Bush, when he said something stupid, he always ended it with a so he thought he was, you weren't sure if he was fucking around or if he was just. Yeah.
No, I think he knew he said stupid shit, and he's just like, I think you know what I mean.
Yeah. That's again. I think I've said this before on the show. Like when I think of Bush as president, I don't picture him as he really is. I picture the SNL version of him. I just picture all the different parodies.
All the Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
The Will Ferrell version.
Yeah. What's his name? The bigger guy. He does a bunch of impersonations. Oh fuck! I can't remember his name now. I want to say Will Sassa, but it's not Will Sassa. But he did a lot of Bush stuff.
Yeah, Will Sassa wasn't on SNL.
No. I think this guy. Oh God. What is his name?
What, Jason Sudeikis?
No, Frank Caliendo. That's what I'm thinking of. Frank Caliendo.
Was he on this?
I think it was. I don't know if he was or not, but I know he did a lot of. Bush stuff.
I think Caliendo was...
No, he was on Mad TV.
I was going to say, I think he was like a Mad TV or...
Yeah, but I knew it was one of those sketch comedy shows. So supposedly, well, not supposedly. It's not even a rumor really. It's just the media in general. Everyone's hoping that Sony says something this month about pre-orders and release dates and price and I mean, because if this was a regular year,
it would have already been out.
It would have been out because of
pre-orders would be sold out.
Yeah. But right as of now, like we're still like, okay, we know what games are. Actually, we don't even know what release games are. We know there's games coming out. Well, I mean, we know the holiday 2020 games, I guess.
Yeah, so those are considered release.
Those are going to be release games.
But I guess you don't know like because what was it? With PS4, there's like 3 like new games that like came out with the PS4, right?
Yeah.
Like that would be bundled with that you could buy bundled with the PS4.
Well, I remember what it was. Call of Duty Ghosts, Assassin's Creed Black Flag,
and Killzone.
Yep.
No,
I was gonna say Infamous 2 or Infamous Second Son, but that was.
I don't think it was launched.
No, it wasn't.
I think it was like a month later.
Yeah, you're right. It came out a month later. Yeah, it's crazy that like no one. Actually, hold on. This one just popped up. PlayStation 5 top exec has an update on pre-orders.
The last thing I heard was like they were saying like, oh, we're not gonna surprise, like we don't plan on like surprising everybody with the pre-order date. Like we're not just gonna like throw it out there and just be like, pre-orders available. We will let you know when.
Okay, no, right here. Okay, next PS5 event is August 6th, 1 p.m.
Sick. 5 days, and they're saying that's the day.
Well, this is to be confirmed, but this was I guess this was leaked on somebody's...
Is that a Tuesday or Friday?
Let's find out.
Or Thursday.
August 5th is a Wednesday. So it fits because that's when they did the last one.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the image that was leaked.
I'm going to have to request August 5th off.
There you go.
August 6th.
August 6th, yeah. So, apparently Sony plans to showcase third-party games that will be available for PS5 and PS4. And the rumors are about a new God of War.
God of War?
I think I sent you that. I think I sent you guys. I don't know if you checked that out or not. But yeah, supposedly that there might be announcing a new God of War soon for the PS5. So,
I don't think it's going to come out for like another year or two.
No, it's definitely not going to be.
If it is.
Yeah. And what I'm thinking, if it does come through, because like they're saying it's a new God of War game, that they're not saying it's specifically a sequel, or they're just saying there's a new God of War game. So I'm thinking it might be.
I think it'll be a sequel.
I'm hoping it'll be a sequel, not just the last God of War remastered for PS5. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see.
That's what I'm thinking of. Like,
yeah, hopefully not.
Because they haven't said they haven't said it's not like there's something that's been in development or they're saying. So they're just saying it's an announcement of a new God of War game. But I mean, either way, if they do release it for the PS5, I'd get it again.
Well, if it's a remaster, then it would have to be either like beginning of next year.
Yeah.
Then all right.
Yeah.
But like no one, like God of War, like playing God of War would be cool on PS5, but I could just play the PS4 God of War.
Yeah, exactly. On PS5. Yeah.
And I'd be satisfied with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it already looks good. Like,
it looks good.
Like the thing is, you can't remaster games. I don't think that you could really remaster games from PS4 to PS5.
Yeah, it's because with PS3 to PS4, okay, that was a difference.
Yeah,
that was a big difference. But now, PS4 to PS5,
very small. Like you're just gonna get the frame rate
and lighting,
and the lighting. So like so like you could pretty much just let us play the PS4 game on the PS5.
Yeah,
and then we're good.
Exactly. Yeah.
But if it's like but Legacy of Kain, where you at?
Seriously. Everybody's waiting on that
Soul
game.
Reaver. Come on.
You know what? It was funny. I was on Reddit and I was, what was it? It was like there's a subreddit called Ask Reddit where it's just someone who goes on there and asks a question and people comment on it. And the question was like, what game desperately needs to be remade? And I went on there, like I was like, I don't comment on stuff. I'm a lurker, but I was like, oh, Legacy came, and I was like, let me scroll through the comments, and it was in there like 50 times. So it's like we're not the only ones.
No, we're the only ones. We're the only voice.
We're the only voice.
We're the only voice.
We are the voice begging.
Top 50 on iTunes.
Yes.
Telling you.
Spanish iTunes.
Spanish iTunes.
Spanish iTunes. We're top 50 in Spain.
Nice.
Yes.
I thought you said we're top 10 in Spain.
No, top 10 in Spain. You're right. I'm sorry.
Top 50 overall.
Yeah, we're overall. They love us in Spain. Ooh, I hope that picked up.
That or podcasts just aren't popular in Spain.
Right? No, they've never heard of Joe Rogan in Spain.
Yeah. Or Rooster Teeth or...
No, yeah. Or Kevin Smith or... Kevin Smith has like 50 podcasts. Like, they're all highly listened to. Now PlayStation Plus games for August announced. So Modern Warfare 2, the remaster.
Oh, yeah. So I mean...
And the Fall Guys, Ultimate Knockout.
That looked like... I haven't seen anything on the Fall Guys.
Yeah,
but like immediately looking at the art, it looks like Gang Beasts.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I looked at it, I'm like, this looks like it's Gang Beasts, and I kind of want to play it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I haven't seen the gameplay.
Yeah,
so I have no idea if that's even true.
Well, see, I thought there was a game that I saw someone playing called Ultimate Chicken Horse or something like that. And it's like there's a chicken, a horse, a fox. Like there's like different animals, and it's like a platformer level. Like you're just going like you know, like the old school Mario levels where the stage is moving and you just have to keep up. It's one of those kind of stages, and the whole point is just to be the last one surviving. So you can set traps for the other guys, and I guess what it is at some point, I don't know if it's you race first and then you can go back and then you race again, right. But prior to you racing you can go back and set booby traps. And so like depending on the booby traps you set, like, but it looked cool. But that's what I thought it was when I first saw it, because like the art style looks very similar as well.
Yeah, and then Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered, I don't really care for.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not big on the Call of Duty campaign. I think
Modern Warfare 2 campaign is one of the best campaigns, but I've played it so much, it's a dead horse.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to play it again, and I don't really care about the graphical fidelity. Of that game. Like, I've already seen the story enough to not care.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Especially because it's so short. Because you could play Final Fantasy VII over and over and over, probably. And then you can play Final Fantasy VII Remastered, and then you'll just be into it as much as you were before.
Yeah.
By the way, did you ever finish that, or did you just go on Ghost?
As soon as I finish Ghost, I'm gonna jump back on that one. But Ghost is taking me forever right now.
It's probably gonna take you. It took me forever, and I felt like I was.
And you were right. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like I was playing.
I think I felt like this one did take you longer to finish than most games. Normally you're.
Yeah, it took me like 2 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, just 'cause it's just so fucking playable.
Yeah, I mean, like everything that they had to do in the game felt fun or rewarding.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We should mention, because now that you finished it, like.
Yeah, I have finished the game. Ending's great. I don't want to spoil anything for Peter here.
Yes, please do not spoil it.
But good ending. What can I say without spoiling? I mean, everything. What I liked most was that. So you know how let's say you go to all the fox shrines.
Yeah.
And you start getting you get charms like every 5 or whatever you collect.
Yeah.
And then once you feel like oh I've gotten all the charms, they're not giving me charms anymore, they'll Or what do they give you for the NRA shrines at first?
Slots.
Right. Yeah, they give you the charm slots, and then after, like, well, what's the point of doing this? I already have all the slots. I have max slots. And they're like, oh, we got these special charms that we're going to give you now every 5. And then they stopped giving you 5, and then I was like, all right, remember those charms we were giving you for all those 5? Now they upgrade every 5 you get after this.
Man. So like it's still like it just continues rewarding you.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then the bamboo strikes are always fun.
Yeah, I like those a lot. I was trying to play remote play the other day at work, and I came across a bamboo shrine, and like there was the connection I was on was kind of slow, so it was just like even the very first one, you just do the 3 button press, it was like too slow. I'm like, I was like, okay, I'm not playing remote play anymore.
I tried to because I was trying to figure out how I could stream, if there was a way that I could stream on my PC the PS4, like PS4 games.
Yeah.
And I tried to use PS4 remote play on the PC, but I need to change my PS4 to the primary account. So now it kind of makes up mine and Michael's whole thing we got going on. So it's like, whatever.
Well, I had to.
So I would have to get like a capture card or whatever.
Yeah. I want to get one too, because Jasmine wants to do a lot of play-alongs for Jasmine's Unicorn Adventures. She's been playing Untitled Goose Game a lot, so she wants to do that. But yeah, I want to get one. There's a couple, like, they're not overly expensive, but they're.
I mean, I want to get a good one.
Yeah, I think I saw a really decent one for it's like 120.
Yeah,
it's not too bad.
I'd be willing to go like 160ish.
Yeah.
Or maybe even 200 if it's like super good reviews.
What was I gonna ask you? Oh, with Ghost, I was gonna ask because now, especially now that you finished it, like, I'm still in the first act, which I mean, and I'm in the first act purposely. Like, I'm just I'm having so much fun doing the side missions and doing like just exploring that I haven't all I have to do is attack the castle now.
The first area is probably the most interesting.
Okay.
Just the scenery. The scenery is the most interesting or most engaging.
Yeah.
And then the second act is cool. I actually really like the second act. Actually, I would probably like it more. I think I would like it more, but I think most people like the first act more.
Okay.
But I like the second act more. It's like more swampland.
Okay.
And I just like there's a lot more contrast between like areas.
Oh, nice.
Where like the other place, like the first place, like just everywhere's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's like the second place, it's like, yeah, there's some shitty places to go.
Nice.
And there's like beautiful places to go.
Yeah.
And then the third act's kind of bland just because it's all snowing, so like everything just kind of looks the same.
Yeah.
Minus like it's like a frozen lake that looks pretty cool, and like so like maybe there's like one shrine that's pretty cool at the top.
Okay.
And then that's about it.
I don't know. Did you notice anything with the weather as you were playing?
No.
No.
Like what?
So, the Sucker Punch, they made the Infamous games, right? And so they're known for their whole like the way you play affects the game kind of thing. Like with Infamous, where if you play you can play as a villain or a hero and deeply affected the storyline. Whereas this one, it's a straightforward story, but you have a varied way to play. So the more you play, from what I was just reading about it, the more you play as a straight up samurai and keep to your code, the weather stays clear.
Oh, really?
The more you play as a ghost, increases, like the weather becomes more stormy and more like where it's just almost a constant storm by the end. And so I mean you can change the weather based on with your flute. But like the weather, like just you'll deal with more storms and more, and the way the developers were talking about it is, it's meant to be as a nod to like the Mongols are like it's a storm coming for the Mongols and you're that storm. You know that's the whole thing with the wind. Like that's why your father says he's the wind in your back, and like the whole thing with the wind is like as a samurai you're coming in, you're a strong steady wind, but as a ghost you're a storm. You're like you're distracting, you're hidden, it's just all encompassing.
Yeah.
And so like the depending on how you play it, the weather will it'll affect the weather. Which is, I think that's a cool, subtle little thing.
I didn't notice any of that, and I was pretty much pure ghost the whole time. Like very few times I would just like go out. At least in a camp, I would just go out and like stand off or start off with a standoff and just fight everybody. Like I would only stand off people like when it's like a convoy or whatever going through, just walking around.
Yeah, that's the most part. Like, especially, I'm still so early in the game. Like, I just unlocked the moon stance, so like you know, and but as you advance, you get more of the ghost weapons. You get more, and those become more powerful.
I was watching the guys at kind of funny, and they were talking. They made a pretty good point where like in the beginning of the game, they kind of make it so they kind of push you towards like the samurai way in the beginning of the game, and as you progress, they start to encourage the ghosts a little more, because like throughout the game, everybody's kind of telling you like, oh no, the way of the samurai, don't do this. Everyone minus like Yuna is telling you to like don't, like, you really shouldn't be going down that path. And then eventually everybody's just like, people are fucking dying, man. Like, we got to do this. Like, we got to do what we got to do.
What's funny to me is one of the missions with the what's his name? The archer.
Tachikawa.
Is that his name? Tachikawa?
I think so.
Oh, is it? I thought it was like
I always forget his name.
Starts with the I think.
Ishikawa?
Ishikawa.
There you go. Yeah, it was Kawa.
Ishikawa Sensei. Yeah, Ishikawa Sensei, I think is what they call him. But so there, when it's like the second or third mission in, you come across some Mongols, or I think you come across a camp, and I walked up to him and I did the standoff and I killed everyone in the camp, and it was a straight up samurai fight, right? And I did no stealth techniques. Oh no. So what it was they had kidnapped some people, or they had taken over a village and they had kidnapped some people. And like they obviously tell, like, the whole point of it is obviously to go in stealth, but I just ran in there. I forget why. I think I accidentally fell off a cliff and got seen. So I was like, fuck it. I just like I just, you know how you can call out people. So I did that and I just killed everybody.
All of Ishikawa's missions I did purely with a bow. Like,
really?
Yeah. Like I would always just start off with a bow, and then I would use. Did you ever get Tadayori's armor? Yeah, Tadayori. So I maxed out Tadayori's armor, and that thing's amazing. That shit's amazing when you're using a bow. Because you just get headshots while in concentration. You can have literally concentration the whole time.
Nice.
You could kill like 8 guys. As many. You can kill all 16. You can use all 16 arrows if you hit them all in the head.
Nice. I'm going to try that next time. But like no, so I went in and straight up just like, you know, called them out, and then the only thing was with the archers, I had to rush them and kill them. But then afterwards, he's like, I don't approve of your tactics. There's like a striking from the shadow. Like, I was like,
that's what you did. Yeah. You shot a guy with an arrow from the shadows.
On that note, let's take a quick break. We're over a few minutes, but we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor. Hey guys, really quick, just want to take a quick break to talk about Anchor. This is the app we're using to create this podcast right now. If you've ever thought about starting your own podcast, Anchor FM is awesome. When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had millions of questions. We had no idea how to do it. How to record an episode? It was a struggle. How do you find background music? We still don't have background music, but Anchor FM lets us do that. We just don't use it. How do I get my show posted? How do I get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Music, all the other places people listen? Where do I find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcasts. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. My favorite thing is that everything is done in the app. You record, you edit, you post, everything's just right there. You know, when I'm not around, G-Roll's able to do it. And you know, how easy is it?
It's easy.
There you go. So anchor.fm/start. Get your own podcast. If you're not doing it, You're wrong.
And
we're back. This time we're joined by Poopin' Baby. That was your name, remember, on the show?
Yeah,
So,
you're Poopin' Baby.
Poopin' Baby. We're joined by Jasmine from Jasmine's Unicorn Adventures on YouTube. So I know, it's okay. And we're still talking Ghost of Tsushima. What do you think about that game that I've been playing with the ninjas? Why
I should say thumbs down.
Why thumbs down?
Because you always play it all the time.
Well, what's wrong with playing? Well, no, but what do you think about it when I like? Do you think it looks good? You can speak up. They let me
Yes.
in. Okay. Do you want to play it so you can see what you think?
No.
No. Okay. What was I gonna tell you? I was gonna ask you something else about it. We were talking about the archer guy, but yeah, but no, I thought it was funny with that whole thing where he was just like, you strike from the shadows like a coward. Like, no, I didn't. I literally ran out and killed everybody. With the, that's what I was gonna ask you. So with, I think you've kind of already answered this, but like at the same time, like sometimes a game loses its shine as you go on, or it's not that it loses its shine, but like it becomes repetitive, or it becomes there's something it's not as fun.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, all the sides, all the question marks on the map they didn't really like tire me out.
Okay.
Doing them. Like I've done every single one of them.
Nice.
I haven't platinumed the game, but I've done every single everything in that collections tab.
Yeah.
I haven't done all the records and all the manga artifacts, and all that.
Yeah. Okay.
All the collectibles. But yeah, like none of that's boring. Like just following, because thankfully, because I think it's mostly because of the wind. So like, it's not like so blatant. Like, oh, I gotta follow this path and then just go there. That's how it kind of felt with like The Witcher. And sometimes it was just like, I'll just like follow the path.
Yeah.
And like with The Witcher, like he just kind of followed the trail on its own.
Yeah. So yeah, you could just set Roach to go on his own
and he'd automatically do it, and then
Yeah.
it was just kind of like you're just watching. But with Ghost of Tsushima, like you say, you always get distracted, but like there's always like a yellow bird that's there, or you'll run into a fox stand on the way.
there's always something to do.
And so it's not like, oh, I'm just running from point A to point B. I feel like as long as you do let yourself like go off on tangents.
Yeah.
Because fox stands never take you like more than like
2 or 3 minutes,
20 meters away from where they are.
Yeah.
And then like there's only like 1 or 2 fox stands that like really take you on a journey.
Yeah.
And then the birds are never like super far away.
Yeah. There's one bird at the what's the forge? Is it Komatsu Forge, right? Mm-hmm. At the forge, like it's behind where the aqueduct is, where the water comes down to run the wheel. Mm-hmm. There's a bird that keeps taking me back there, and then it just goes straight up this wall and over. Like I can't find anywhere for me to unless I think I might have to climb up on the building and then go across the water, but I can't find a way to get on top of the building either. So like, where is it? Like, and every time I'm there, the bird shows up, and then it just like flies towards the wall and it goes up and over.
It might be you might need to finish the first act to get to there.
Okay.
There's an item.
I have the iron hook.
Oh, you have the iron hook?
I have the iron hook.
Then,
but it's just like I can't figure out. Like, maybe I don't know. I haven't gone over there since I've had the iron hook. So I might have to try that, but like, it's always there, and it just goes the way it flies.
Is it like one of those tall buildings, like a bunch of different different floors?
I think
Yeah, a lot of those have like stuff, like the corners, like you get iron hook.
Okay, so that might be it then.
And like those buildings, like in the Golden Temple, like the really tall building in the Golden Temple, you can do that with the iron hook.
Okay.
There's usually, I want to say every single one of those buildings has a vanity item on top of it. Has a headband. That's why I found that Second Son Easter egg.
That's a very cool fucking Easter egg. The fact that it's his beanie.
Yeah, I found. Yeah, it's just like his beanie cut in half.
Yeah, that's like they just cut the top off his beanie. That's very cool. Yeah, but yeah, and like I'm not getting tired of this game at all.
Mhm.
That's like I've just been exploring. So,
Mhm.
let me see. I got some more. I got some more stories. Where to go? And supposedly there's going to be a next gen Switch coming out.
Like more powerful or what?
Well, it says first next gen Nintendo Switch game. Oh, Switch game.
What are they considering a next gen Switch game though? Like, is it just?
Apparently, it's called Switch Advanced,
Okay.
and it's been rumored that it's going to be like the Switch Pro.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's like
It's like the Game Boy Advance,
yeah,
but Switch.
the Switch, yeah. So Switch Advanced, which I mean that's kind of cool. But
What do you think? You want a new Switch?
a more powerful Switch. You're happy
Yeah.
with your Switch the way it is?
But like Animal Crossing would be so much better on it.
Yep.
It was a gift.
It was
Oh,
a gift.
okay.
Oh, okay. So she's happy with it because
It was a
it was
gift
a gift. So that's why. Okay.
From?
It was from her, Nino.
from Renito.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not,
Player 2,
Giving
I
it.
should say.
I'm giving it back.
And I'm not giving it back.
She's not giving it back. Disneyland has announced that they're, Star Wars at Galaxy's End.
Wait, what?
Star Wars at Galaxy. Yeah, is it called at Galaxy's End or just Galaxy's End? Galaxy's Edge. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a Disney
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
What's going on?
They're gonna be doing a holiday event
Uh huh.
where it's gonna be what is that fucking Christmas special? Star Wars, is it Hope Day or Life Day or something?
May the Fourth be with you.
No, it's Star Wars Christmas.
Oh.
It's like what they celebrate
I'm
in
not
Star
familiar.
Wars. You've never seen the holiday? Oh god, it's terrible. It's a must watch for every Star Wars fan. But it's like if you think the prequels and the new sequels are bad,
Uh-huh.
God, this thing is terrible.
Oh,
It's
wow.
just like a bootleg. Like it's just like
Is that the one where it has a lot more Ewoks?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and like they go to I think they visit Kashyyyk.
Uh-huh.
Which is
Chewbacca's
home
planet.
and like they learn about Life Day.
Hmm.
I can't remember. I think it's Life Day, but they're planning to do something like that, and then they're going to be doing a VR called Tales from the Galaxy. It's a VR game called Tales from Galaxy's Edge.
Speaking of VR, are you gonna buy Iron Man VR?
I
Cool
think
game.
so. But I'm thinking I'm gonna get the Star Wars pilots. That I'm not.
Squadron.
A
Or
Squadron,
whatever it's
yeah,
called?
yeah. I'm not usually a flight simulator guy, but that game just looks really good.
I think you should get Iron Man VR.
I'm definitely getting Iron Man VR.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She loves Iron Man VR.
I go crazy.
You go crazy.
What's your favorite VR game so far? You gotta talk. If you're gonna be on the show, you gotta talk.
I'm blinking at you.
Well, they can't see you blinking.
We can't see you blinking.
Well, because Vacation Simulator, because technically there's a lot more action in it.
There's more action in Vacation Simulator.
More action than what?
Then Iron Man VR.
There's more action in Vacation Simulator than there is in Iron Man
Well,
VR.
to be fair, your Vacation Simulator is a full game,
That's true.
and the Iron Man VR is just like a
demo.
mission.
I know the full game's out already. I do want to buy it.
Told ya.
But if you have a lot of action in a Vacation Simulator, you're not on vacation.
Exactly. And then it's more like work. And it's just another work simulator.
Oh, did we just blow your mind?
Yep, we did.
No, because I get to I collect my memories, and I have like a party little lever that I can pull, and then I can make my party better by collecting my memories.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
So see, it's fun too, and there's free samples too.
So this the Galaxy's Edge, Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, the VR game, is actually going to be a full on VR game set in that area of Disneyland. So you're set in I forget what the planet's called right now, but it's at the galaxy's edge. You're in that area, and there's going to be full-on blaster combat.
So it's going to be at the casino.
Yeah, the casino.
The casino planet. Because everybody loves that planet.
Yeah, but no. See, so there's an image right there. It's a full-on recreation of the Star Wars land in Disneyland, and it's going to be.
You fell for our trap.
It's a full-on VR version of it, and so there's gonna be missions.
Can't get up. Every time you get up, you're gonna crunch on that water bottle.
I'll set a trap on you.
There's gonna be missions. There's gonna be blaster combat. There's gonna be a death gang hunting you down, and it's on track for 2020. So that seems interesting. It seems like it's gonna be. It says it's gonna be a full-on game with updates being constantly updated, and like I can see that because it's a Disneyland thing, so I can see them wanting to update it as often as possible.
We're going when it opens.
It's already open.
Right now?
Yeah. Well, not right now. It's not open. Well, actually, I think it might be. I think they closed at midnight tonight, so it's still open right now. Have you watched? There's what's Old Guard?
What's that?
The Old Guard is I don't know if it's a movie or a show. It's a Netflix show called The Old Guard.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently there's an actor in that show that Hideo Kojima himself is saying should play Solid Snake in the Metal Gear movie.
You got a picture?
Let's see here. I'll look him up right now. Luca Marinelli. So let me see. Let's see. Here he goes.
Hey,
Oh, I can see it.
I'm trying to stand away.
No, yeah, don't do that right now. I can see that.
He's a little skinny, but I can see
if
it.
he can bulk up, yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, especially this picture. These two right here.
Yeah.
But that, yeah, I could definitely see it. But that's Kojima himself saying that's the man he wants. I don't know how much that would affect actual casting, but I know the director of the upcoming movie is taking his vision very seriously. Because like the current director is a huge fan of the game, and he's been releasing a ton of artwork or concept art that they're doing for the movie. So
it's a movie. I thought it was a TV.
No, it's an actual movie. So we'll see. I mean, Kojima.
What movie are they gonna go for though? They're gonna go for Metal Gear.
I don't know.
MGS1.
I think they would probably go with MGS1. That would be like the easiest one out of all of them. That'd be the easiest one to make into a movie. They could either do that or Peace Walker.
Yeah, definitely has to start off with like 4.
Oh no, I'm sorry, not Peace Walker. Snake Eater. I mean, but yeah, because they couldn't start with 4.
What if they did Phantom Pain? What if they did it? What if they hit you with a Phantom Pain movie?
Oh god, that'd be cool. I mean,
it was Hideo Kojima's actual vision.
That would be dope. I could see that.
Or Lego Star Wars.
What about Lego Star Wars?
What about Lego Star Wars?
They had to make that into movies.
They have a Lego Star Wars movie you can watch. I'll show it to you when we're done with the show. You're so angry. Yeah, they could go full Phantom because the reason I was thinking Snake Eater was because that's really the birth of the Fox unit and what led up to everything. But I mean, Phantom Pain is the beginning of everything.
What if they did like a Phantom? What if they did like a 3-part series?
Actually, no, I take that back. No,
or 3 movie trilogy, and they started off with like a little bit before Ground Zero, and then Ground Zero was one movie, right? And then Phantom Pain is movie 2, and then what directly follows Phantom Pain?
would be the NES games.
S1 or Metal Gear?
No, it would be like because it'd be Metal Gear, the actual first NES.
Oh, really?
Game. So because
I thought Peace Walker was right after.
No, I was thinking. I was actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I was wrong. So, the actual very beginning of the series, chronologically, the beginning of the series would be Snake Eater. And then, Snake Eater. Snake Eater, then Peace Walker, then 5, then the NGS. Actually, there would be Ground Zeroes, 5, then the 2 Nintendo games, then Metal Gear Solid, then Metal Gear Solid 2, then Metal Gear Solid 4.
3 was Peace Walker, right?
No, 3 was Snake Eater.
Snake Eater. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Snake Eater's the beginning of the series. That's when Snake becomes Big Boss. Well, Naked Snake becomes Big Boss, and then Big Boss becomes Venom Snake in 5. So, because Peace Walker is pretty much how you build Mother Base. That's how you built Mother Base. And at the end of Peace Walker, Mother Base. No, that's the end of 5. Or Ground Zeroes. At the end of Ground Zeroes, Mother Base gets destroyed. And then you have to rebuild it in 5.
Yeah.
So Peace Walker is where everything starts. Or I'm sorry, Snake Eater is where everything starts chronologically. So they could do. I mean, that would be cool though if they did a Snake Eater. They did Snake Eater. They could skip over Peace Walker because Peace Walker is kind of cool. The setting it's very.
What if they did a mix?
They could. Well, they could easily do.
Like they did a mashup, like the best parts.
Yeah, they could easily do that. Because they would have to introduce the characters. Because Paz and Chico, that's what they're from from Peace Walker. I
mean, Paz and Chico wasn't even that big of a.
That's
thing
true. They're not that big.
In Phantom Pain. No. Well, maybe they were supposed to be a bigger thing in Phantom Pain.
I think they might have been. But I think if they're gonna do one based off the game, like specifically, if they're not gonna do like their own story.
Well, my idea was like for Phantom Pain, like Kojima's
his true vision for what it should have been. Yeah,
it's supposed to be. Yeah.
See, I think like how can I say, like movie wise, like I would love to see that. I would like that would be the best thing. But as far as movie wise, I think it would have to be. It would either have to be Metal Gear Solid or Snake Eater. Because it puts you into the because obviously Metal Gear Solid does it's the start of the 3D franchise, so like you don't really have to know the history of the characters because you can learn it as you move.
Metal Gear Solid is the beginning of Solid Snake.
The PS1, yeah. Solid Snake.
That's the start of Solid Snake.
Yeah. Well, no, Solid Snake is the end of Nintendo. So Solid Snake, the Nintendo storyline is Big Boss has taken over, or he's created the Fox unit. So he creates the Fox unit and Snake Eater. Then he becomes Big Boss, and then he tries to take over. Like he uses the Metal Gear to try to he becomes a terrorist pretty much. And Solid Snake is a member of the Fox unit, and so or the Fox Hound unit. So he goes in to stop Big Boss, and then you stop Big Boss at the end of it, and then that's how you become the ultimate, you're Solid Snake, you're the legendary soldier. Then Big Boss fakes his death at the end of that game and comes back and he has another Metal Gear. So you go back and take him out the second time, and then just solidifies your history even more. And then by the time Metal Gear Solid comes out, Snake has retired. He's not old. He's just like, I'm out of that life. Like, and then they come back with like one last job. You son of a bitch. I mean. But he's a reluctant hero. Like even in that game, he's like, I'm no hero, never was, never will be. So it's just he's just because he pretty much had to take out his mentor, which he later finds. I don't think he finds out it's his father until 4.
Oh really?
Yeah. Oh, actually no, I think Metal Gear. No, he finds out at the end of he finds out they're clones at the end of Metal Gear Solid when you fight Liquid. But yeah, so yeah, that's the story is so like because it's like the games aren't in chronological order, so it's so hard to kind of follow. But
they should make an Untitled Goose Game movie.
An Untitled Goose Game movie?
Yes.
So it would just be about a movie about a goose?
Yeah.
That just causes havoc? And then, but what would the goose? Okay, so what would the goose do in the goose movie?
He would honk at people. And try making everyone go crazy.
That's a good movie.
How does the movie end, though? Does he succeed in making everyone go crazy? Or does he not?
Well, what happens is he makes the whole town go crazy and the whole earth go crazy after. And then he's like, oh, I should be nice to everyone now. And then there's
But then they're all already crazy.
But then he...
So then he has to kill all the people.
No, then he was nice to everyone.
Oh, and then everyone goes back to normal?
Oh.
And then they do
I was
another
taking it a whole other direction.
They do another season
Uh-huh.
where he is nice to everyone and they have a good life.
Oh.
And someone wants to adopt the goose.
Oh, and he becomes someone's pet and lives happily ever after? I like that movie. That's a cute movie. I like that idea.
Because if you're watching something sad, you can watch something adorable.
That's true. That's true.
And it should be a Disney movie.
A Disney movie?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think I can see Pixar making a movie about a goose. They made a short film about a steam bun.
Yeah, Steam One. That's a great one.
That is a great one. That's one of her favorite ones, right? The one with the little steam bun that becomes a baby?
Don't talk about it. No contact right now about that.
Why?
Why?
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, that one. She said that one's sad.
Oh.
But it has a happy ending. She's been very emotional lately. Earlier
I'm not emotional.
she was crying.
She says that she beats the shit out of you,
Yeah.
saying she's not emotional.
She was crying earlier because Sushi's growing up, and she wanted Sushi to stay such a little baby. She remembers her as such a little baby.
If you're wondering who Sushi is, it's the baby dog.
Everyone knows who Sushi is. Sushi's been on the show more than you have.
Sushi's in the one bark in the show.
Natalie Portman is talking Love and Thunder?
Yeah.
Yes. Apparently they are gonna start filming. She's getting in shape. Apparently they're like she's working with trainers and she's putting on weight to bulk up to play Thor.
She said she's already bulked up. She just needs to train now.
Yeah.
Like she's carbo.
Yeah.
She's carbo loaded.
That's called she gained weight during
Yeah.
she gained weight during quarantine.
So yeah, she put on some weight. Now she's got to train.
And then on top of that, but when it comes to movies,
I think Natalie Portman would look good with some weight on.
oh, I definitely agree. Yeah, she definitely would. Do you know who Natalie Portman is, Jasmine? Remember
kind of
Queen-
a stick and bone.
Queen Amidala from Star Wars? Remember the one with the one that was with Anakin? No, you don't remember her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
She's
never.
slowly shaking her head no.
Yeah. Tom Holland has released some pictures from the Uncharted 4 movie.
Mm. Why does he look like a young Austin Powers?
Yeah, right?
He looks like Austin Powers before.
Yeah, Spider-Man does.
It looks like
It's like 60s Austin Powers before it's the 70s and gets all fucking hippie.
Yeah. But the thing about it, to me, it doesn't look like a modern film.
Mm-hmm.
That's very like
It looks old timey.
old timey, yeah, right? So I mean, he
And it looks very English.
very English.
So I don't know how I'm feeling about that one.
But it says he posted it to his Instagram story. It looks like a movie set. It's not specifically tagged Uncharted 4, but that's a movie set that he's on.
Mm-hmm.
So
Maybe he's doing two movies at the same time.
he might be. I don't know.
Maybe he's doing like Sherlock Holmes.
Let me see if I can find it. It's probably not. It's not on his.
Maybe they're doing a Sherlock Holmes reboot and no one told us.
Yeah. Right. No, his story's all. It's gone now. But we'll see. I mean, yeah, but that definitely looks like some Sherlock Holmes or. Yeah, it doesn't look at all like Uncharted, at least as we know it. So. I should have said this before we got off the subject of Metal Gear. So there's a hidden scene in the Metal Gear games in Metal Gear Solid 5 specifically, that once on the multiplayer side, once everyone had disassembled all their nukes, there was what they call Peace Day, and there's a hidden cutscene where Mother Base celebrates Peace Day, meaning there's no more threat of nuclear war.
And was it achieved?
It was achieved, but there's a caveat to it.
What?
It was achieved on PS4 or PS3, not PS4.
Oh, okay.
So the PS3 players have all disassembled their nukes.
Oh, okay.
PS4, there's still a threat of nuclear war. But yeah, so I wonder how many people are still actively playing on PS3 for it to. But I mean, it's still a cool little thing. I remember.
Maybe on PS3 there was only like a couple thousand players, so it's like there's probably like a group of 10 guys. Like, we got to do this.
Yeah.
If we all just do 500 bases and we disassemble their nukes, we can do this.
Yeah.
They
just attack their.
We just do one a day, every day. We could do it in 3 years. Do it in 5. How long has it been since Phantom Pain came out? 4 years?
Let me see.
Is it 2016 or 2016 sounds right.
Let me find out. Metal Gear Solid 5 release date was 2015.
15.
Wow. I feel like
I felt like it was a longer wait after PS4 came out.
Yeah,
that was just 1 year later. Huh?
Yeah. But here, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back after one more word from our sponsors.
Just wrap it up.
What's going on, peoples? Pistol Pete Jr. here. Just to remind you one more time to check out Ray's Energy Drinks by Rep Sports. Ray's Energy Drinks. Amazing flavors. Zero sugar, zero dyes, zero crash. None of the junk, none of the bullshit that's in these other energy drinks. They're amazing. I guarantee you're going to love them. Use coupon code TRPS for checkout. Get 15% off your order. Check out repsports.com. REPPSPORTS.com. Again, use coupon code TRPS for 15% off your order and to let them know that we sent you. And we're back one more time. Jasmine's gone now. We kicked her out. Gave her the boot. I got this article about Ghost of Tsushima. So based on the people that have the game and their PlayStations are connected to the internet. So they're tracking stats for the game, right? So 156.4 million standoffs have been initiated since the release. That's crazy. 57.5 million duels. 139.4 million enemies have collapsed in fear. 810.3.
Have you made anybody collapse in fear yet?
No. I've had people run. I had one guy actively just sprinting away from me.
Yeah. At first, I didn't know that was like a thing, and I saw some I was just like trying to be stealth going around, and then I was about to come seek up on a guy, and another guy just came running through the camp, just like all fast. I'm like, what's going on? So I recorded it because I thought it was like some just like stupid looking glitch.
Yeah.
Like as I kept going, I'm like, oh, this is like a thing that happens, like when you terrify them.
Well, no, okay, so then I have had that happen because I had one guy, it was a brute.
Yeah. Yeah, so like there's like a terrify mechanic. So later on, I think everybody just has like, I think you always have like a 1 or 2% chance of terrifying the enemy. Yeah. But
I do remember seeing something about like in one of the like unlocks where it's like it has a higher chance to terrify enemies or something like that.
Yeah, like the legendary, the mythic stuff all has a chance to terrify.
Yeah.
So like if you do the what's it called?
The Heavenly Strike?
Yeah, the Heavenly Strike, and you kill someone with it.
And I think that's what it was. I did a Heavenly Strike on somebody, and a brute like he just drops he had the mace, and he just drops his mace and just started sprinting away from me. I was like, I think I scared him, and so I started chasing him.
Yeah, when they're running away like that, they only take 1 hit to die.
Yeah.
So like you get it. So like you get a trophy for shooting them in the back of their arrow.
Oh shit! I didn't know
if they're running away, and then if they collapse in fear, you can just like kill them like they're suffering, like you end their suffering.
Oh yeah, and they're suffering.
You just stab them in the chest.
That's cool. I wish I would have recorded it. I should have recorded it. It was like, did you? I was doing the mission. No. So it was right before you came in. The mission with the price of sake mission. I did a standoff to the. You know, you get 4 Mongols come up when you're hiding in the bushes. And I just did it. I was like, oh, it's only 4. I knew there was going to be more coming, but I figured, okay, I'll just stand up and kill these guys. So I did the standoff, and I killed the 3 of them, and then I fought. I killed the 4th guy, and then he was like, oh, great, there's more coming. And then as they were walking up, I noticed the guy was crawling. And it was that perfect cinematic moment because I just walked over to him as the Mongols are coming, and I just did the end suffering. So it's like almost like Jin is staring at the Mongols and just like just kills the guy and then just. I thought it was a cool moment.
Yeah.
A
lot of the armors, like the ghost armor, like the one he's wearing in the box art.
Yeah.
That one's pretty broken. In that, with the whole terrify thing, like it comes with like a 25% chance to terrify enemies, or 30% if you max it. I think it's 15 and then 30%. Once you max it, and then you can, and then like in the 3rd act, there's a Shinto shrine you go to that gives you an extra 25% chance to terrify enemies. So anybody you kill is just like half a chance. Like you just have a 50-50 odds
of them running away.
Of them just running away. So, like, you could just be fighting all these fucking enemies and, like, 3 of them just run away from you. Like,
that's fucking awesome. I love that.
And then even, like, there's the Sakai, there's the Clan Sakai armor.
Yeah.
That Junior was using when you were at the house.
Yeah.
And that lets you increase the standoff streak.
Oh, nice.
So, like, you can kill up to 5 people.
That's fucking
with
cool.
the standoff. And then that, too, it gives, like, a 25% chance to terrify them on a standoff.
Nice.
Kill.
810.3 years have been spent on horseback. 6.2 million hot springs visited. 16.2, I'm sorry. 14.2 million haikus composed. 28.1 million flute songs have been played. I think like half of those are mine. I just constantly 8.8 million foxes have been petted. 17.1 million bamboo strikes completed, 37.5 Inari shrines honored, and 15.5 million photos taken. Again, I think half of those are mine.
I've taken a lot too.
I'm constantly just taking pictures in that fucking game. Like I only share the ones that I think are like really amazing with you guys. But like if you look at my gallery, it's just fucking full.
A bunch of pictures.
Cyberpunk, that's what I was going to get onto now. There are invites for a Cyberpunk beta. If you receive one, do not accept it. Do not sign up for it. It is not real. It is not from CD Projekt Red.
Yeah, why would there be a beta for a single player game?
Yeah. So there is no beta, and there is no plans to release a beta.
Come on.
So the invites are a scam, and they're trying to get your email and trying to get your information. So if you received an email claiming to grant you beta access to Cyberpunk, it's not from CD Projekt Red. So do not sign up for it. Grand Theft Auto 6 apparently is a thing. And the map location has been leaked. They are returning back to Vice City.
Vice City is Florida?
Vice City is Florida, yes. Which is cool. Vice City is Florida.
You better do some crazy shit, though.
Yeah, I would hope so. Not Vice City, Liberty City. They're heading back to Liberty City.
That's New York, huh?
Yeah, New York. I hope.
Wasn't Liberty City, you would think they would do Vice City.
I would think they would do, I thought they were going to do Vice City.
Liberty City was 4, wasn't it?
Yeah. And if they do Liberty City again, I hope it's, like, I've never finished Metal Gear Grand Theft Auto 4. Never finished it. I know the ending. I know that there's an option.
I think we talked about this before. What if they do, like, you could, like you go to the airports and you can fly back and forth?
That would be fucking awesome.
Between Vice, Liberty, and San Andreas.
That would be cool as hell. That would be very cool. I would just, because I loved 5. 5 was one of my favorites ever. 4 was just so depressing. I just felt like Nico was just like the whole world was just shitting on Nico, and every time I played the game, I was just like, ugh, like this is terrible. Like it just felt so like I liked the friend dynamic, that was cool, but like I just felt like
Now, do you think Rockstar's going to get on the wagon and have you play as a woman?
Huh.
Or are they going to give you the choice?
No.
They'll probably give you the choice, if anything.
If anything, they might give you a choice, but I don't see that happening just because GTA is known for it's just overly masculine, like,
Yeah, I guess.
it's just like super macho fucking type of game. Even the female characters in the online are just super macho.
Yeah.
So I don't see that happening. I can see maybe giving you the option, or maybe they're gonna do something where they have like a female character that you can play as, kind of like they did with Michael, and
Yeah.
you can switch between. But I don't know.
I'm going to give you a trans woman, a trans man, and a gay man. And you can switch between all three.
They've already given you a gay character to play as.
Did they?
Oh, actually, no, you didn't play as a gay character. No, you were his bodyguard or something. I forget. The Ballad of Gay Tony and Metal Gear 4.
Yeah.
GTA 4. I keep saying Metal Gear. I think that's all I got right now. Oh, Call of Duty Warzone Season 5. They're going to add a new faction to the game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're just adding 3 new operators.
Yeah, it's 3 new operators, but it's just, yeah. So I don't know how they're going to, like, yeah. They're calling it Shadow Company. But I guess that would just put them in the...
In the Allegiance
Yeah.
side, yeah.
So, but they're calling it a new faction.
Yeah.
So, but I think didn't they add a new faction with No,
Well, Rose is in the new faction. They just never named it.
they just hadn't named it. Okay, so, but that's all I got. You got anything?
No.
All right. Well, let's go and wrap this up. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart, on Twitters at RealPressStart, on Instagram at TheRealPressStart. Like us, rate us, review us anywhere you get your podcasts. Share us with your friends. Give us 5 stars. Give us 1 star. Let us know what you think. Just be honest. Give us some tips. Give us some hints. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. Why am I talking with my hands so much? Don't forget to check out repsports.com. That's REPP sports.com. Use coupon code TRPS for 15% off your order.
Easy there.
That'll let them know that we sent you. You'll get some awesome stuff. On that note, game over. No more questions. What's our?